Yeah. The pressure's building up. When you live on the edge, sometimes you fall off. Listen. Everything's spinning, it's out of control. The devil on my shoulder trying to bargain for my soul. For my soul. Gripping on the steering wheel, running red lights. Another heavy casualty, lost inside the nights. I'm pushing past the limit, got my foot on the gas. Praying to the sky that the storm is gonna pass. 2 a.m. in the pager, blowing up on the dash. Got a tip on the cowards who made the getaway crash. Adrenaline pumping, sub-bass shaking the floor. I promised I was done, but I'm heading to war. Aggressive with the baritone, breathing in the fire. The situation escalating, climbing up higher. I see the flash and red and blue reflecting in the glass. The paranoia hitting and it's hitting me fast. I got a decision to make. Do I swerve to the right or do I ride it to the grave in the middle of the night? The piano keys weeping like a mother in pain while I'm speeding down the boulevard, hydroplaning in the rain. Everything is spinning, it's out of control. The devil on my shoulder trying to bargain for my soul. For my soul. Gripping on the steering wheel, running red lights. Another heavy casualty, lost inside the nights. I'm pushing past the limit, got my foot on the gas. Praying to the sky that the storm is gonna pass. I pull up to the corner where the street lamps break, realizing every single choice was a heavy mistake. The raspy vocal tearing through the thick black fog. I'm fighting with the demons trapped inside of a bog. They say revenge is a dish that is best served cold, but it's burning up my spirit, making me feel old. I see the opposition standing right by the fence. The atmosphere is heavy and the tension is dense. I drop the window down, but I don't raise the steel. I look them in the eyes to let them know it is real. I hit the gas pedal, leave them standing in the dust, cause breaking out the cycle is a definite must. Everything is spinning, it's out of control. The devil on my shoulder trying to bargain for my soul. For my soul. Gripping on the steering wheel, running red lights. Another heavy casualty, lost inside the nights. I'm pushing past the limit, got my foot on the gas. Praying to the sky that the storm is gonna pass. I had to walk away. If I didn't, it would never end. Out of control, but I took the wheel back. Session 3. Yeah. Looking back at all the miles I walked, all the bridges burned, and the ones I had to build. It's a long, hard road. Listen. The sunshine turned to rain. In my life, I had to learn to walk through the pain. Walk through the pain. Carrying the weight of a world that is so cold. A heavy baritone speaking for the young and old. In my life, I had to let the anger just fade. Stepping out the shadow. Looking at the choices I made. Yeah, I'm staring at the ceiling, thinking about the night before, when I almost threw it all away and opened up the door to a cell or a cemetery down a dark track. But I looked him in the eyes and I turned my heavy back. It takes a stronger man to walk away from the steel. Now I'm sitting with my thoughts, trying to figure how I feel. The analog bass humming steady in my chest, putting all the demons and the enemies to rest. I lost a lot of brothers to the concrete block, caught up in the cycle, fighting with the ticking clock. But I'm breaking out the chain, stepping on a new stage, turning over the leaf, writing on a blank page. In my life, I seen the sunshine turn to rain. In my life, I had to learn to walk through the pain. Walk through the pain. Carrying the weight of a world that that is so cold. A heavy baritone speaking for the young and old. In my life, I had to let the anger just fade. Stepping out the shadow, looking at the choices I made. The neighborhood is quiet, the street lights hum. Think about the ghetto and the place that I'm from. They glorify the struggle, but they don't know the tears. The paranoia building up across the hard years. I look into the mirror, wipe the sweat from my face. I'm running the marathon, I'm stepping out the race. The raspy vocal tone echoing down the hall. I'm standing on my own and I'm standing up tall. For every single mother who was crying in the night, I'm putting down the dark and I'm walking to the light. In my life I've seen the worst that the world has to give, but now I'm just focusing on learning how to live. In my life, I seen the sunshine turn to rain. In my life, I had to learn to walk through the pain. Walk through the pain, carrying the weight of a world that is so cold. A heavy baritone speaking for the young and old. In my life, I had to let the anger just fade. Stepping out the shadow, looking at the choices I made. Yeah. Leave the past in the past. Keep your head up. Yeah. Time traveler. They see the goal, but they don't see the ghosts. You're still out here deep in the trenches. Listen. Heavy is the crown when the concrete bleeds. Water in the dirt just to grow these seeds. I'm a ghost in the rain with a heart full of fire, walking through the shadows, climbing higher and higher. You want the throne, you gotta pay the toll. They can take the streets, but they can't take the soul. Yeah, late night cruising down the boulevard of pain. Wipers pushing back the heavy California rain. I look into the rear view, what do I see? A prophet of the block staring right back at me. Aggressive with the hustle cause the time is ticking fast. Living in the future but I'm haunted by the past. I lost a lot of soldiers in the blink of an eye. Now I got a cemetery living in the sky. But I'm a king in this jungle, concrete in the wire. Spitting out the truth, breathing out the black fire. I'm steady at the wheel, gripping heavy on the wood, trying to turn the evil into something for the good. They wanna see me crumble, wanna see the giant fall, but I got my back pressed flat against the brick wall. Heavy is the crown, the concrete bleeds. Water in the dirt just to grow these seeds. I'm a ghost in the rain with a heart full of fire, walking through the shadows, climbing higher and higher. You want the throne, you gotta pay the toll. They can take the streets, but they can't take the soul. I hear the guitars playing melodies of the deceased. I'm just a warrior, searching for a little peace. They put us in the box, tried to lock away the key, but they forgot they dealing with the street royalty. I'm moving in silence, stealth mode in the night, riding through the darkness till I finally see the light. A raspy tone voice carrying the neighborhood scars, writing down a legacy underneath the cold stars. The bass line hitting like a heartbeat in the chest, putting every single fake rival to the test. I don't do it for the fame, I do it for the bloodline. Every single lyric is a piece of my mind. So let the rain fall, let the thunder just crash. I'm building an empire out of the ash. Heavy is the crown when the concrete bleeds. Water in the dirt just to grow these seeds. I'm a ghost in the rain with a heart full of fire, walking through the shadows, climbing higher and higher. You want the throne, you gotta pay the toll. They can take the streets, but they can't take the soul. Yeah. We survived it. From the gutter to the global stage. Only the real know the cost. Time traveling. We out. Yeah. Listen. Shadows on the asphalt. 2 in the morning. Checking the rear view every 3 blocks. In this game, trust is a luxury you can't afford. Watch the snakes in the grass. Listen. Shadows on the asphalt, watching every move. Ain't no room for error when you got something to prove. Got something to prove. Cold wind blowing, gripping heavy on the steel. When the street light flickers, you find out who is real. They smile in your face while they plotting on your fall. So I keep my circle small and my back against the wall. Riding through the alleyways, headlights dim, window cracked slightly, feeling cold and grim. Money bring the fake love, envy bring the hate. Brothers claiming loyalty while loading up the plate. I learned the hard way how the street trap works, where the closest ones to you are where the danger lurks. Aggressive with my boundary, raspy with my tone. I'd rather walk this dark road completely on my own. They want the fruits of the labor without putting in the sweat. Forget the promises, you may remember every debt. The sub-bass rattling the frame of the ride. Got a heavy spirit, got a pocket full of pride. I see the shadows moving underneath the neon sign. Ain't nobody taking what is rightfully mine. Shadows on the asphalt, watching every move, watching every move. Ain't no room for error when you got something to prove. Got something to prove. Cold wind blowing, gripping heavy on the steel. When the street light flickers, you find out who is real. They smile in your face while they plotting on your fall. So I keep my circle small and my back against the wall. Rap, grand piano weeping for the ones who traded sides. So they whole damn soul just to get a little ride. Now they sitting in the dark with a shadow on their name. Another cautionary tale swallowed by the game. I keep my head on a swivel, counting up the cost. Every single victory is born from what we lost. I spit this heavy baritone straight from the lungs, speaking for the ghetto youth, the forgotten ones. Rain dripping down off the edge of the brim. In a world full of darkness, I'm the light that won't dim. So let them whisper in the dark, let them play the little roles. Only God can judge the paths of these battle-tested souls. Shadows on the asphalt, watching every move, watching every move. Ain't no room for error when you got something to prove. Got something to prove. Cold wind blowing, gripping heavy on the steel. When the street light flickers, you find out who is real. They smile in your face while they plotting on your fall. So I keep my circle small and my back against the wall. Keep your eyes open. The streets don't sleep, so why should we? Time traveler, session 2. Yeah. Look out the window. Different city, same pavement. Listen to me. Every street got a story, every block got a ghost. We all bleeding the same. When we hurting the most. From the West Coast concrete to the distant city lights, everybody trying to survive the heavy nights. It's a universal hustle trying to break out the code. Just a different kind of canvas where the truth is being told. I roll down the window, let the cool breeze in, thinking about the places that my heavy boots been. I see a young kid standing on the corner by the stove, looking at a future that he can't ignore. The aggressive baritone trying to show him the way. Before we trade this tomorrow for a temporary today. It ain't about the colors and it ain't about the sets. It's about the deep scars and the heavy regrets. I took the long road, navigated through the pain. Now I'm washing off the blood in the California rain. The grand piano playing chords of a brand new start, speaking to the rhythm of a battle-tested heart. Every street got a story, every block got a ghost. We all bleeding the same when we hurting the most. From the West Coast concrete to the distant city lights, everybody trying to survive the heavy nights. It's a universal hustle trying to break out the code. Just a different kind of canvas where the truth is being told. Building up the community instead of tearing it down, putting actual kings in the middle of the town. The analog bass shaking up the pavement below, planting real seeds, watching the neighborhood grow. I see mothers finally resting, putting down the deep stress. We done made it through the valley past the final test. It's a legacy of peace standing on the solid rock. We completely broke the chains and we shattered up the lock. So let the tape ride out, let the final record spin. This is where the struggle dies and the real life begins. A raspy vocal sending love to every single side. Time to put away the steel, time to swallow up the pride. Every street got a story, every block got a ghost. We all bleeding the same when we hurting the most. Hurting the most. From the West Coast concrete to the distant city lights, everybody trying to survive the heavy nights. It's a universal hustle trying to break out the code. Just a different kind of canvas where the truth is being told. Yeah. To every street, keep the peace, keep building.